Figure just hop on. I gotta get back in the routine. Gotta get back in the saddle, so to speak. Doing a little streaming. Changed up the lighting a little bit. Hopefully that works. Tonight I want to take a look at ironically a game called Surviving the Aftermath. I love Paradox Interactive games, not just because I share a a name, a familiarity with them, but they make really good quality games, and they're usually difficult. They're usually, you got to dig into them. Actually, the next couple of streams are going to be on Paradox Interactive games. So tonight is Surviving the Aftermath, and I've been waiting. I knew I wanted to get back into streaming, and I was like, as soon as this whole global pandemic thing stops, I'll get back into streaming, and it doesn't look like this is gonna settle down anytime soon, now does it? So I do like Surviving the Aftermath. I like several things about it. One is that they keep supporting it. It's been around about a year and change, I think. But I like the fact that it's not just a game that they threw out there and they're not doing updates. This is actually update 5 that I'm looking at, and I haven't played since. So one of the big things, they do listen to feedback. One of the bits of feedback that they got was, hey, these catastrophes just completely obliterate me early on in the game. Like, you would catch a catastrophe and that's it. Good game, you're done. They talk about how they're gonna like kind of slow roll them in a little bit, give you a little bit more opportunity to address them. Interesting. When catastrophe is drawing near, you need to prepare, build lightning rods to keep your electrical buildings safe. Saunas, on the other hand, provide a helpful way to stay clean. So looks like we got some new buildings. The new bartering system. They did add the bartering system in like 2 patches back, but you never really needed to do anything with it. So it was one of those, we got it, now let's refine it. Let's see, other improvements, building variations, lighting tweaks, and visual improvements to the sky. I do like that. I like the fact that they're going back and they're continuously just, making little subtle tweets. So those are all good things. So we're going to confirm this. What's new? Hostile world. This update brings enemies at your gate. Colony combat feature. Hostile forces might attack your colony. Mutated wildlife has grown more. Okay, cool. Colony combat. Bandits and desperate people can now resort to direct attacks against the colony. That's cool. That adds a little like Sim City flavor to it. The last several times I've played this, checking it out, there was no real threat. Once you, like, your base is established, you go out, and you guys will see that in a little bit, you go out into the wild and you attack outlaws, but they never come get you. Let's see, special deals, trading with societies. Okay, that's good. Like I said, that system was in, but it wasn't really good. Camera is now panned with the right mouse button. Okay. Quality of life improvements. Gonna start off, show the tutorial messages. Yeah, because some of you new people that are hanging out here, all people just hiding in the shadows. That's okay. I like the lurkers too. Let's see, difficulties. Cities are demolished, the world is desolate. Difficulty 20, difficulty 7. We'll take the middle ground. Catastrophes, the middle ground. Resources. The trusted car is finally walking. After walking for ages, this is where we stop. Average. Let's just do average all the way along. Just gonna do average through. Let's see. Visuals. Gonna go Irish today. We're gonna get our inner Irish on. It's actually really cool looking. I'm gonna steal that for later on. Colony somewhere. Rather death than dishonor. Yeah, we'll just take your defaults. And start game. Basic controls. Let's pause. You can play the game with a controller. Yeah, I am starting to like going back to a controller. I just got done playing Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and I really did enjoy controllering it up again. So I need to plug in my controller and get that going. Let's let this play because it's going to tell us to build homes. Advanced controls. So zoom, rotate, all pretty standard. Yeah, pretty standard. Zoom, yep. That guy needs a house. Specialist in the colony. Specialists in the colony can be ordered to move or attack enemies. Oh, okay, so we got to keep a specialist in town. That's going to be different. That's going to be a different playstyle, because normally you just put your specialists out there on the world map. But if you got to keep one in town now, that is definitely going to change things. Ah, yeah, and we're already on a deficit of water. So, let's get these people some housing. Build shelters. Oh, let's learn how. Because we follow tutorials around here, right? They need shelters to live. Open the build menu, build enough tents or emergency shelters for all the homeless colonists. Cool. I will say, one thing I do remember is that this is a game of not a lot of space. So you end up... I do like the mentality that you get started and then you have to go back and destroy stuff and rebuild. A lot of games like SimCity, you start with like you're a little... or City Skylines, either one of the games. City Skylines is by Paradox Interactive, so throw their one out there while I'm covering this game. But, you know, you start in a corner of the map, and as you build out, you end up, you know, that becomes your slums, and you build away from it, then you finally get your nicer area. But, we don't want to do that in this game, because we're pretty fixed on space. So, we want to try to make sure that, what we use or what we place in, we will eventually have to upgrade. So these are for 6 colonists and I have 10. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build 2 because I don't want to have to redo stuff. Where's my gate? Okay, I like coming all the way down to the gate. The other ones, if I remember, the other ones are gonna be smaller. Let's let time roll on here and let's let people get to work. Move work area. That'll do. So, I do hope all of you out there in Paradox Land are doing well. Stayed in contact with a lot of people. I know a lot of people are struggling in these COVID-19 times. I know a lot of people are struggling to get what they need to be taken care of. So that's kind of why I wanted to get back to streaming. Not that I know everything in the world, but I do try to be a valuable resource for people. And you guys are going to notice I'm going to look at the wrong spot for the first couple of look downs. The cameras, I've actually moved the camera. I put a new light up over here. You know, trying to do some stuff. I am proud of my other streamer. My other streamer is getting stuff together. Build a water source. She's getting all ready to do green screen. She's got the same problem I do. She's she doesn't really, her place isn't conducive to streaming. She's actually streaming right now. Wolfus is the other Paradox Gaming Network streamer. That's also what I've been doing. I've been helping streamers, at least help them get to where I am. More YouTube. I'm a little bit better at understanding YouTube. But I mean, I was the guy for ArcAge for a while. Your colonists need water to survive. Well, yes, we all need water. Let's see. Water. Water well. Oh, we don't need to put it by the water. We do need to not overlap them though. So, do we not come with a well standard anymore? Thought we did. That's okay. We're gonna. Good place to put the well is right next to the emergency shelter, right? And then confirm. Bloop. Oh, what do you... Oh, I can't... Okay. I can't send him to the world map. So he's gonna just... I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, it's probably gonna tell me in a minute that I can send him to the world map. Probably not there yet. So... I do find it funny that some of the stuff in the game, it's like you don't need power for an awful lot of things, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, you need power. Let's do this. Some buildings, wells, and fisheries have effective areas try to place them in the most favorable locations. Cool. Okay. Construction completed, and I am building another well because I'm already out. Let's see. Move work area. Now, pause. Because my colonists are trying to talk to me. Can I get all of you? Yes, I can. Good. Your colonists. The top bar shows your colonists. Yep. Can you guys see that? Nope. My big fat head's in the way. Let's move this down just a touch. See my colonists. Your carriers. Yeah. These little guys. If you run out of these guys, it's really problematic. You, like, can't get any resources. So, never want to do that. Feedback. Oh yeah, I love the fact that up here in the corner, the bug. I love games that do that. Give me an easy way to give you feedback. Just help me help you. It's time to take advantage of these big plastic and metal deposits. Build a recycler and start salvaging plastics and fiber. The scrapper works the same for metal and junk. Okay, so we want to build a scrapper. Blop blop. Food production. Okay, settle down, game. See, it's gonna start popping everything at me. That's the problem. That's the problem with some of the older Paradox Interactive games. They just, like, they inundate you with stuff. So that's the scrapper and the recycler. We're gonna build over here. Oh, good. And if it's right, road, dirt road, up a dirt road in between them. There we go. So this game, about 20 bucks. About 20 bucks on the game store. I should have. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't put too much thought into this. I was like, you know what? I'm going. So this game has been out. Oh, I'm actually incorrect. This game has been out about 7 months, not a year. So they have done a ton. This is done by Ice Flake Studios. The publisher is Paradox Interactive. And let's see. I accept. What's the price? Oh, it's on Xbox too. That's cool. $19.99 at the Epic Game Store. Colonists need food to survive. Yes, they do. Yes, we all need food. Fishing hut. This is the one that I can never get these to drop in nicely. There we go. Then in a little bit I will deforest this. This will be the direction I build. Oh, I got nuclear waste there. Yeah, I'll work up around it and then build the plant. You gotta. It's like weird. You're surviving the aftermath, but you're actually going to build a nuclear processing plant. So, a little weird on the realism, but that's okay. We play games for distractions. I'm just gonna pop this bad boy out here, so it's away from everybody. Insufficient construction material. What don't I have? Oh, plastics. Okay, well these two will, yeah, that's fine. These two will build. Let's see. How are we still short on water? Water production 13. Well, oh, water production 9. Okay. Oh, we're good on water. 2210 balance. Oh, you know what? What we didn't do? We build a water tower. Because, yeah, that's fine. I know we don't have the materials. We're good. What don't we have? Same thing? Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make you higher priority. Because that's just how things are gonna work. Give those guys a path. We're kind of at a bottleneck here. Objects underneath are blocking construction. What? What objects are underneath? It's the road. Build the road, man. Just do your thing. There you go. Build the road. And the colonists, they're gonna like sleep. How dare they? How dare you sleep? But yeah. Oh, you. We have what we need to finish you, so you go. Wait, yeah. Make you low. And make you low. You guys come over here and finish this. Let's start getting some fish. Make people fat and happy, right? There we go. See? Fishing hut. Oh, good. I don't know what happened to my road people. Oh, it's because I don't have. I'm short on people because I've got kids. I don't know. I mean, I would put the kids to work, but. Fishing hut completed. There you go. Get to the fishing. That guy's happy. He pulled fishing duty. He's gonna sit on the dock and drink beer all day. Because you teach a man to fish, or you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, and he'll sit on his butt and drink beer. Let's see. Storage types. Stockpile, I have one of those. Food storage, I have one of those. Warehouse, I have one of those. I'm not gonna build, or I don't have one of those, but I'm not gonna build that yet. I don't need that. Okay, there we go. Our road is built. Our plastic people can get back and forth to their plastics. If I remember correctly... Oh, yeah. One thing they did change. You used to be able to pop 2 workers into the buildings by default. And then they changed that. So now you have to research a technology to have more than one person working in a building. So, I think it's a good change. I just think it was a weird change if you had started playing the game at launch and then it had evolved. Let's see. My colonists want to talk. This is the thing that I like. I really do like about every game like Paradox Interactive publishes. I know they don't develop them all. I always love it where you have to make decisions. This and BattleTech, which I'll be playing next time, you have to make decisions, and you have to give up something, and it's kind of like roll the dice. So it's 2 colonists approach you with sparkling eyes. An old landfill has been found, probably by the stench. It is not too far from here. Although the smell is absolutely awful, it might have kept scavengers away from there until now, and valuable stuff might still lie among the waste. An expedition might prove lucrative, but most definitely dangerous without any equipment. An extra layer of clothing and a set of tools would go a long way in keeping the colonists safe and efficient. So I have to give up 2 tools and 2 clothing, which I don't have any spares. So really kind of a gamble, but we're going to do it anyway because something early on, it's kind of like finding the little, in Civilization, finding the little ruins, and you pop that early like science point. So hopefully, maybe let's be nice to me. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got the good stuff. We got components. You smell them before you see anything. A pile of garbage in a vague shape of a humanoid approaches the gate and shouts success. The landfill was left untouched and loot well worth the effort. Once it's been properly washed and rinsed. So we're getting 12 plastics, but we're getting 8 components, and components are an obnoxious thing when you're trying to get power going. So that is a good one. And I gotta get my colonists to go out there. I don't know why. That's a change. Okay, build the gate. Let's see. Building the gate will attract all sorts of people. Well, you just told me in the patch notes I don't want people. Build the gate. The gate. 20? Nope, we don't have the lumber for it. We do have the concrete, we do have the metal, and we don't have the plastic. I thought we were just getting plastics. Consumption 3. What am I consuming plastic on? Okay. We'll go with it. Low on clothes. Scavenger make more. Okay, so now here's where build an additional warehouse. Okay, pause. Basic buildings. Build the warehouse. Put it on the corner. Okay. And now we need to build the tailor, and then we gotta build the tailor, and we gotta build the tool shop. And once we're done with this stuff, we gotta move this. Once this stuff's gone, I'll demolish the truck. Let's see. We need the tailor because we don't have clothes, and we can't have people running around naked. Let me put the road in first because I don't know if that's gonna go in. But like I said, if you guys like games like this, I think this is worth 20 bucks. I get my game keys for free as a streamer, but you know, I will say that if I knew about this game in these times where I'm desperate for something to play, I'm pretty bored. I'm pretty bored all day. I imagine most of you are as well. But yeah, I'm bored. This is something that would keep me busy for a couple of days. I've installed a bunch of games that I have the keys for, that I've bought, or I had Humble Bundle for like a year and a half, and I just have tons of game keys, but some of them I'm just like, I can't do this. I just can't. I just can't. Okay, we're gonna make you the high priority. Let's see. You don't know how good you have it here. I've seen it all fire across the horizon, but the morning it was all dark and ash. Cool. Yes, I'm going to accept you because I need people. Get in here. Welcome to our colony, the best one around. Yes, but Muhammad's gonna die. And we have homeless people, but I gotta save Muhammad. Yes, I know, insufficient. Come on, man. Don't let him die. Oh, and he's gonna die, and he's the guy getting the wood. We're gonna have to have a... We're gonna have to have, you know, a memorial. And that's gonna suck. Oh, no! Meteor Shower. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. I got a problem. I got a dying colonist. And now I'm gonna get hit with my first catastrophe. So, 3 days before that. Low on tools. Yes, I know. I'm low on everything. Come on, come on. Oh no, dude, take the wood. I know he's infected. Somebody bring wood. Oh, he's gonna die. Don't die. Oh, where are you going? What are you doing? Somebody. Oh my. Somebody. Oh, Muhammad. We barely knew you, my friend. We barely knew you. See, that got built, and this is priority high, and this is medium, and somehow that got built. So poor Muhammad. Oh, and we were 1 wood away. What is this game? This is Surviving the Aftermath, which ironically I wasn't gonna like showcase until after the COVID epidemic was over, but since it doesn't seem like that's gonna be over anytime soon, Muhammad has died, and now I have a dead body. Yep. Muhammad has died of infection, and now I need to build something else. I need to build a burial pit. Otherwise, my colonists are gonna get upset at me. See, you just can't. You can't get ahead in the world. You just cannot get ahead.
What are you still doing here? Nobody ever stays this long. This is the end screen. Well, since you're here, there's a couple other videos I think you should check out. And all those names, those are my patrons over at Patreon. I couldn't do this without them. So, big thanks to them for all their support.